Okay, so just want to run through our beats. So we're gonna get to that slide 8 from the statement.
It's gonna show the video, and
Right.
you're gonna leave this and go to the video.
And then we get to the video,
And then go back to
switch,
this.
play the video, then we'll go back to the slide.
And play the video through to the very end with the credit.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, you wanted to create.
yeah, I want to.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna periodically come up and help you.
Sure.
Okay.
And,
Make sure that I'm
and the microphone there is like that. So you can.
Yeah, so we'll fill the microphone is here, so this time I'll be pointing speakers and we don't have this microphone. That's what's over here, so it'll be the best, but whenever else when speak, it's audio. Maybe it's we don't hear it. Straight to the video. For a microphone stop.
Thank you so much.
Hello, Linda. Linda, can you hear me?
Lucy, I think she's working on the presentation that's going to be broadcast in the theater.
Okay, sounds good.
It's unmuted. It's unmuted. Do you want them to see him too?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not nice.
Okay, why don't we start over in a minute? Sorry, guys. This is fun.
Yeah, it's speaking over.
A quick check in the Zoom people here.
Not speaking of the microphone.
That a yes or a no?
Yeah.
But Robin, there should be a chat. Function. You can type in the question. Oh, can you not use it? Yeah.
Roger, can you say something again?
Yes, hello.
Would you just say yes or? It is pretty quiet. Is there any way to turn the microphone up?
Microphone's all the way up, it's just too slow. too
Okay,
loud.
just now speak really loud.
Speak loud. Speak like you're talking to someone way in the back of the theater.
Also, you can just move the microphone up.
Alright, well, I apologize greatly for the further technical difficulties. Again, thank
Yes.
you everyone, and again, thank you so much for your patience, it's much appreciated.
It's like.
So happy to have you guys here, and we're here today to present
Wait,
our delegation.
It's gonna be washed out.
Driven teams.
I can't show him and.
Okay, we'll just-
I described it with We're here to present voices of you and joins the phone call. Like to see the plan.
Hi,
Okay.
my name is
So real quick.
Emily.
They It's not gonna pick up that. and switch it up to this one.
They have-
For our sort of agenda for today, we'll be starting with
But here, we'll give them
introducing
this one.
what the collab is. Then we're going to screen our newly aired documentary, Youth Voices on the Goals. We're going to talk about our groups that meet on the SDGs, and finally, we're going to have a Q&A session. Are we able to pull up the slideshow?
It never. Just wait 1 minute. Put up the slideshow.
Sure.
It's kind of like what you need to see. Do you want me to just, but we need to put on the next. How do I move from?
Were you guys here able to hear us all right?
Oops.
Okay, so just to recap for the Zoom, hi, I'm Emma, this is Rajan.
There we go.
We're going to talk about the Global Collab Network today, screen our documentary, and then finish up with a Q&A after going over our collab specific groups.
Yes, and so as you can see here, we have a group of 12 teens. This is a group of teens that has a delegation to the United Nations HLPF, which is their high-level political. We've been attending this past week, and we'll continue to do so throughout the rest of the week. You've already met Emma and I, but we have so many great teens here who are driven by the SDGs. We're very excited to all present on the work we do. You might be wondering what the Global Collab is. A lot of you guys are new, I imagine. So yeah, we're a global network of passionate teen change makers, and we're looking to accelerate the Sustainable Development Goals. These are 17 goals set by the UN that we are supposed to accomplish by 2030, and we have teens that are focused on trying to do everything in their power to help it. We have teens join the Global Collab through a video challenge where teens can submit their projects that they've been working on independently on these SDGs and further them through our work in the Global Collab. We then get to join the HLPF, which is so exciting for all of us, and see the full realization on an international scale of the work we've been doing.
We're going to air our documentary, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about it first. This is a project that we worked on last year. It was a hub-wide initiative. Every single member of the collab was involved, and it follows the journey of a student getting involved, learning about the SDGs, coming to the collab, and finally getting to speak at the high-level political forum and make their thoughts heard. So we are so excited to be showing it to you today. Thank you so much.
Sorry. Want to make sure that it's in there, the right thing.
What do you think are the biggest problems that our world faces? What comes to mind? The climate crisis, hunger, inequalities. These are huge issues that the United Nations has recognized that we need to solve. The UN has designated each of these issues as a sustainable development goal, or a goal we need to accomplish in order to sustain our future on the planet. And guess what? It is so easy to What are some small actions that you can do to help the planet? Let's talk about 6 that you can do from home. Turn off faucets in your house when you are not directly using the water, like in between rinses when washing your hands or while brushing your teeth. Shop consciously and reuse to mitigate the effects of fast fashion. Fast fashion is the waste and pollution that the fashion industry creates. You can promote slow fashion by only purchasing items that you know you will continue to wear. A rule of thumb to follow is only purchasing an item if you think you'll wear it more than 40 times. Once you're done with an item of clothing, take it to the thrift store, exchange it, or donate it rather than throwing it away. Instead of using single-use water bottles and to-go cups, opt for a reusable water bottle to minimize plastic waste. Remember to turn off lights when you're not in the room or when there's enough natural lighting. This saves electrical energy. Unplug extra wires and appliances when you aren't using them so that they don't seep electricity. And finally, be quick when taking something out of the refrigerator and shut the door when you're done using it so that you don't waste the cold air. And guess what? It is so easy to take action for these goals. Just because you're a teen doesn't mean you can't make a difference. Pick a goal, step out into your community, and start taking action. You can be a change maker, and you can be one of the many voices fighting for the Sustainable Development Goals.
But yeah, that was my week. Oh, hi. It's so nice to meet you. I'm glad that you joined us. I'm Carolina, and I'm an ambassador of this hub. And this is Sean. He's my co-ambassador of the hub.
There weren't a lot of places for teens to take action, and so I joined the Climate Hub because it was made specifically for teens.
People around the world can participate and create fashion from reusable materials or trash that usually would be thrown away as a protest against fast fashion. Do you want to take a look at our styles this year?
Not so fun fact, the fast fashion industry is responsible for 10% of global emissions.
The fast fashion industry contributes more to climate change than the shipping industry and the aviation industries combined.
Did you know 60% of fast fashion products are made with plastic base, which are made from fossil fuel fabrics?
Hi, I am Sude. I am one of the teen ambassadors of the Education Hub from Turkey.
Our main focus is equity in education, so we do a lot of projects that are involved in that, as well as, like teaching others about education. We work on a lot of local projects, and then also like projects that are like focused in different areas of the world.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Hopefully, we will see you again in the hubs.
Welcome to the Mental Health Hub.
We're so happy to have you join us.
We usually start every meeting by sharing our highs and lows from the week. That way we can support each other's mental health while we're trying to make things better for all teens.
So something that we really want you and many other hub members to be focused in is having a more legislation-focused approach. We definitely, in the past lobbying event, focus a lot more on appealing to the issues themselves. We really want to see how we could tell them to approve policy that could really impact and benefit the lives of Americans.
Yeah, and through this legislation, we want to focus on one of our core values is that mental health applies so universally throughout so many of the other SDGs. We want to focus on that and how it applies to all the other hubs and how powerful of a message we can spread, just not only within the mental health hub, but throughout our community.
The Zero Hunger Hub is a teen-led nonprofit with members from all over the world working to decrease food insecurities in our community. We donate the produce to local food banks and to students who are on free and reduced meal plans, which means they may not have access to fresh produce.
Our long-term mission is to promote the decrease of food insecurity both on a local and global scale. According to the USDA, around 21% of households are food insecure.
Hi, welcome to the Gender Equality Hub. My name is Yaran Kurt and I'm from Turkey.
On the Gender Equality Hub, our main goal is to encourage open dialogue and action towards gender equality.
Our hub addresses UN SDG number 5. In the past, through Gender Equality Hub, we have fundraised to send underprivileged girls to schools in Africa and cover their high school tuition so that they can access the education they need.
Hi, I'm Amara. And I'm Rania, and we are the ambassadors of the newly reinvigorated Arts Hub. We concentrate on meaningful avenues of expression, from informative videos to intrinsic artwork, to highlight various societal issues from an artistic, impactful lens.
Since the Art Hub's establishment, we have been able to create a platform where the power of art meets the need for societal change. For example, in 2021, the Arts Hub, using all aspects of arts, created a performance highlighting the dangers of gun violence. Ultimately, this video amassed numerous views from across the globe.
Hi, welcome to the Plastics Hub. We're so glad to have you. This is a place where teens like you and teens from all around the globe can help shine light on the issue of plastic pollution.
This kind of irresponsible behavior is not only harmful to the environment, but also poses a serious threat to public health.
Currently, we are working on a plastic pickup competition. This is a challenge to inspire teens to clean up plastics all around the world.
Hello, welcome to our hub. I am one of the teens ambassadors of Turkish Teens for Peace Education Hub. Our hub members come mainly from Turkey and all around the world.
We respect the democratic principles of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the first president of Turkey.
Recently, we have been doing podcasts about peace education in Turkey and the USA, how education in schools is similar and different, as well as podcasts about the earthquake in Turkey to make everybody aware of the disaster and how we can prevent them.
Hello, welcome to the Wildlife Conservation Hub. We're so glad to have you here as a new hubster. My name is Sam. I'm from Adairsville, Georgia, and my favorite animal is the African bush elephant.
So today we are going to focus on citizen science. If you click the link in the chat, it'll take you to WildWatch Kenya, which is on Zooniverse, an online citizen science platform. The website will provide you with all the instructions you need.
Participating in citizen science projects like this is crucial to the survival of suffering species such as giraffes, elephants, rhinos, and antelope. With your participation, you will be helping field scientists sort through data they simply do not have time to sort through themselves, and for them to put more time towards doing field research that is more advanced.
Hi, welcome to the Racial Justice Hub. So our hub focuses on motivating teens to be advocates and active participants in their communities to work on issues surrounding racial justice and racial inequality. And some of the things we've done have included an art challenge where we got teens all around the world who make submissions of art, music, poetry, anything that's super creative that really brought light to racial justice, and it was super successful and we had a lot of fun with it. We also created an implicit bias workshop. This was a 20-minute workshop made by teens for teens, And our hub works to bring it to educational institutions, so teens, all types of students and educators could be more aware of what implicit bias is, what explicit bias is. We'd love to have you join us and help us work on our podcast and so many of our exciting upcoming projects to really bring light to racial justice and SDG number 10, of course.
Hello everyone, this is Estela Loque from the Spanish Speaking Hub, and today we are going to show you our project. El funcionamiento de nuestro bloque se resume en que el agua cae por un tubo que viene del techo que pasa por filtros para así conseguir agua de mejor calidad. Cuenta con 2 salidas, una para el huerto y una para las actividades de la escuela.
Además de ser un ejemplo práctico del cuidado ambiental, el uso de sistemas de captación en las escuelas permite ahorrar recursos y fomentar la conciencia comunitaria sobre la gestión del agua y las acciones sostenibles.
We are working in a 100% organic garden with the purpose of obtaining natural food, improving the nutritional health
of our school and contributing to the second SDG.
Thanks for spending some time with us today. We had a lot of fun sharing about what we do and some of our past projects. We hope that you join us again in the future in future meetings. And also, we're really excited because this summer we are going to the high-level political forum with the UN in New York. So we were wondering if you'd like to join us to help share about our mission and what we do.
What is the United Nations? Founded in 1945, the UN is an organization that gathers together the nations of the world to discuss important topics. The High-Level Political Forum discusses the SDGs. World changemakers and leaders gather to discuss progress and challenges facing the accomplishment of these 17 goals. It plans for the gathering of the High-Level Political Forum under the General Assembly. The forum sets the tone for future progress and advancement and makes decisions for what will be discussed at the General Assembly. For this reason, it is an opportunity to take action, make your voice heard, and be a part of future change for the better.
Hi everyone, we are here in United Nations headquarters. Here you can see a big world, it's amazing.
We just found some friends.
Ah!
Oh my god!
Wow! Look at it, it's New York!
Okay, let's head in.
So cool.
I find myself here today as a voice for teens who find a desperate need for change. But with that change, there is a need for a shift in the way we do things.
The CoLab is an organization, and its main purpose is to promote and give a platform to youth so that they can pursue their passions that are SDG oriented or just change maker oriented.
In our organic garden, we did a lot of compost because we want to improve the quality of the land.
Early education can help create peace when everyone is given an equal opportunity to it.
And we need young people to come in with new ideas that open up our discussions and find new things.
As a privileged white male, coming into this and from my past experiences, I never really thought of this as something that I needed to do or something that mattered to me because I was so privileged and I didn't really see what was going on around the world. But I think once I learned about these things and I realized, oh wow, there's so much that I can impact, where I can have so much impact on it. And ever since then, and ever since I joined this, I have not regretted my decision since.
Through technology and the ability it gives us to connect each other globally, we hope to reach the youth as the youth is our future. We need to empower them, to give them a voice, and let them be the change. Thank you.
Muchas gracias. No matter where you are in the world, you can be a global change maker too. Reach out to a local organization or research one online. Here are a few ideas if you need some suggestions. First up is the 1 Million Youth Actions Challenge.
Hi, my name is Willard Pinifo from Malawi, ambassador of 1 Million Youth Actions Challenge. The challenge is supported by the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation and the International Secretariat for Water, with the aim of mobilizing young people across the globe to implement concrete actions for a more sustainable future. I like the challenge because it gives a unique opportunity for the young people to register and take standard actions that can be implemented in their local societies. We also submit custom actions without a requirement of having intensive expertise of proposal development. It is simple but concrete in actions.
Next is Global Changemakers.
Global Changemakers is an international youth organization supporting youth-led sustainable development projects. They offer courses designed for and taught by young people that help them become effective changemakers in their community. They also offer free toolkits on their website, webinars on their YouTube channel, and an incredible podcast that features inspiring stories of young people. To date, Global Changemakers has trained thousands of young people in over 180 countries, both online and in person, through their summits. I was leading the Teen Stream Quality Education Hub when Linda told me about the opportunity of enrolling in the project management course designed by Global Changemakers. So I went for it. And after completing the course, I was awarded a grant to implement my passion project, creating the first personalized curriculum for Romanian primary school kids to learn English. So I'm very thankful for both Global Changemakers and Teen Stream for giving me all the tools I needed in order to follow my dreams.
And, of course, the Global Collab Network.
Hi, my name is Rania Esenekwe from Colorado. I'm a part of the Global Collab Network, which is a virtual organization that empowers teens globally to move action forward on the United Nations SDGs. We do this through an annual video challenge and weekly hubs led by teens working with adult mentors, interns, and partner organizations. The hubs provide education, leadership skills, and a fun virtual space to work with others around the world. I was a prior Teen Stream Video Challenge winner, and my video educated others about the global depletion of agricultural lands. I received a grant from the Collab to develop at-home garden kits for those lacking access to nutritious meals. I am now a teen ambassador for the Arts Hub, which raises awareness about the SDGs through infographics, poems, paintings, video, and film. The Collab has truly inspired my passion for advocacy, and I plan to attend the UN High-Level Political Forum as a teen delegate to learn and share a youth perspective on creating worldwide change.
So what are you waiting for? There's a whole world out there with thousands of opportunities just ready to hear your voice for you to take action to help make the world a better place.
Okay, so that was our documentary. As you can see, there we go. Okay, it's working now. As you can see, there were a lot of members involved in this project. You might have seen a few familiar faces throughout that throughout the video. Additionally, it's been shown at a variety of schools and presentations throughout the country and internationally. So we're really grateful for the opportunity to present what we do and what we're passionate about. Okay.
Yeah, and so you just saw a lot about the SDG hubs in that documentary, but I'm going to kind of cover some of the points that maybe weren't so mentioned in the documentary. So we have a group of 13 of these hubs, and they meet weekly, every weekend. Each one of these hubs meets with several members from across the globe. We have members spanning five continents. We have about 100 members in all of these hubs. This is where a lot of the action takes place. The Global Collab Network prides itself on being an action-driven community and organization, and this is where that all goes down. We spearhead many projects such as books, webinars, podcasts, magazines, even VR spaces. We've started to use VR, we've started to use AI, and I feel like we're really ahead of the curve in that regard. We've also been privileged enough to have recognition from groups like the UN, Meta, Smithsonian, and various TV services.
Okay, so before we get into the presentations from individual hubs that are represented here from our delegation, we just want to talk a little bit and draw some light to a couple of our hubs that are connected to this year's theme focuses for the High Level Political Forum. That includes a Zero Hunger Hub, a Climate Action Hub, as well as plastics and oceans and wildlife. We also have peace education, and for the partnership with the goals focus, we have mental health, arts, and education. Okay, I'm going to pass it off to Whitney to begin our hub presentations. Hi, my name is Whitney. I am the ambassador of the Oceans Hub and a member of the Climate Hub. Nature is my safe space, and I am very motivated to preserve it. So I love that there is a place for me to put my mind to projects for preservation. The Oceans Hub has created a picture book and is now working on publishing it on Amazon. We are also working on outreach to 10 different organizations through interviews to learn about the best ways to preserve the oceans. The Climate Hub has many different projects, but our biggest is the hashtag Just Do Something campaign. We are just launching it and got a grant for $10,000, and it aims to promote little acts of sustainability by all teens at the collab, creating videos about their small sustainable actions. I'm really passionate about the hashtag Just Do Something campaign because doing and watching other people do small acts of sustainability has proven to help mental health and can do a lot for the environment. Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Serena and I'm a 16-year-old from Virginia. I'm currently in 2 of the Global Collab hubs, Plastics Hub and the Arts Hub, but since we're focusing on climate action, I will talk about the Plastics Hub. So we're working on 2 main projects. One is proposals for our local government and one is the plastic pickup competition. So to begin, the proposals for local government is really about driving the importance of connecting locally with city councils, since that is where the most change will happen. We don't want to be sitting in conference rooms all the time talking about what we are going to do, and we instead are going to do it. This is why we're trying to write our emails right now that we're going to send to our local mayors and city councils to try to implement sustainability. For example, I'm trying to implement more recycling plans in my neighborhood to really reduce the amount of plastic waste. In addition, we're working on the plastics pickup competition, which is an annual competition to collect plastic waste globally. And we really want to encourage teens worldwide to do what they can around their neighborhoods, like the simple things. And it brings attention to the global issue of plastic pollution, as teens from internationally, we have teens from India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Canada, and Cameroon, the US. Yeah, so we're really trying to bring attention to the immense issue of plastic pollution.
Hi, my name is Sujin, and I'm here because I participated in the video contest that the Global Collab hosts. And basically, my story with that is that since sixth grade, I've been really interested in like making plastics and like getting making bioplastics and getting rid of single-use plastics. So I researched with that, and along with that, last year we went to India, and when we went there was a lot of plastic pollution and a lot of single-use plastics there. So we saw that all around there, and the streets were littered with that. So in a movement and to help that, I raised money from my local Rotary Club, and I also partnered with a local nonprofit in India to raise money and distribute over 400 water bottles to underprivileged kids there. So going along with that and helping with the UN SDGs of 11, 12, and 13, I just entered this into like a 2-minute documentary for the Global Collab video contest, and that's how I got in. And right now, I'm in the process of joining the Plastics Hub. So I just think that the Global Collab has provided me a great opportunity to collaborate with other teams who are also interested in helping these SDGs, and will continue to do so in the future.
All right, hi everyone. My name is Isabella. I'm from Maryland, and I am one of the ambassadors for the Zero Hunger Hub. So right now in the Zero Hunger Hub, we are working on community gardens. We have community gardens in Maryland, Virginia, and currently working on having one in North Carolina. So we donate these foods to high schools, food pantries, and also local churches. We have donated over 100 pounds of produce to a lot of food banks all over the East. Other than the community gardens, we also have food drives. So we do these in the winter and spring. We have collected over 500 cans of cans and donated to food kitchens, food pantries, and food banks. Other things that we have done are the Rewild seminar. We partnered with IKEA, and right now we're working on creating nutritious meals with sustainable products. Thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Sure. I'm 18 years old. I'm coming from Turkey. And this is how my story started in Global Collab Network. When I started in Global Collab Network, I had very little knowledge about United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. I realized that this lack of awareness was not unique to me, and that young people in Turkey might also be uninformed about these important goals, believing that it was crucial for young people to gain awareness of these issues. So I found the Turkish Hub. Through this hub, we organize various activities and projects to help them learn about SDGs. We set up school clubs to encourage active participation from young people and to support them in developing their own project. And during this process, we carried out numerous awareness such as gender equality, quality education, like that. And these projects not only help young people to gain knowledge about, also enable them to put this knowledge into practice. Over time, we directed our efforts towards peace education. Peace education means that aims to teach young people values such as conflict resolution, tolerance, empathy. By doing so, we aim to create a more peaceful and understanding society with among young people. Through peace education, we not only increase the awareness of SDGs, but also try to integrate the applicability of these goals into lives of young people. Our goal is to help young people build a more conscious and effective future by providing education and promotes peace and sustainable development goals. Good evening, everyone. My name is Tanushree Madam. I'm 16 and the teen ambassador for the Mental Health Hub. Through collaboration and teamwork, we hope to change the global approach to mental health and help achieve Goal 3 of the Sustainable Development Goals, which is good health and well-being. We have worked on multiple projects that have allowed us to educate a large audience of teenagers across the globe. One of our more recent projects was the Youth Mental Health Forum, where we created a safe space for teens from Cameroon and the US to share their views on mental health, as well as to educate them on the importance of talking about the subject. Next, we also created and published a virtual resource kit to provide people with ways to get help to improve their mental health. It also includes hotlines and helplines that people can call anytime to get immediate help. Another thing that we have accomplished is publishing a podcast named Be Kind to Your Mind. This podcast was a series of discussions that explored the different ways in which we aim to instill positivity in the listeners' thinking. Thank you so much for listening.
Hi everyone, my name is Amin Singh and I'm also a member in the Mental Health Hub. In our hub, we have a wide variety of teens from different countries, including India, Uruguay, UAE, Cameroon, and the US. Our Mental Health Hub meets weekly and works on spreading information and awareness on the topic of mental health. I joined this hub because I felt like mental health was an important issue and that there wasn't enough content on it. Currently, we are working on publishing a magazine that explores the topic of school anxiety as well as effective ways to treat it. We are also working on a research paper that's on the effect of green spaces on mental health. And lastly, we are taking a Yale course on the science behind mental health, and we will be developing a webinar based.
Hi everyone, my name is Tanishka and I'm 17 years old. I'm based in Colorado. I'm the teen ambassador for the Education and Gender Equality Hubs, two distinct platforms that bring together passionate teens from around the world. Today I'll be talking about the overlap between quality education and gender equality, two SDGs that I'm extremely passionate about working on. Our goal is to ensure inclusive quality education and gender equality by addressing barriers and promoting inclusive policies, thereby empowering individuals globally and fostering progress. The Education Hub and Gender Equality Hub operate independently, but are united in their mission to create a fair and just world. In the Education Hub, one of our current projects is a children's book designed to educate young readers about the SDG. This book is still in progress, but we're excited about its potential to spread awareness and inspire action. Additionally, we're organizing a fundraiser to provide school supplies to girls in Pakistan who have limited access to these essential resources. In the Gender Equality Hub, our social media campaigns are another key aspect of our work. With a platform that has over 1,400 followers, we're raising awareness about gender equality by sharing impactful stories, statistics, and calls to action. We're also working on a podcast about child marriage, which features guest speakers to raise awareness and provide in-depth discussions on this critical issue. Together, through our dedication and collaborative efforts, we are not just advocating for change, we're actively shaping a future where gender equality and quality education are a reality for all. Hi everyone, my name is Joy. I'm 17 years old and from Irvine, California. So I would like to share about my own sustainable business, T-Shirts for Change, which is an official certified California green business. So our goal is to combine creativity, innovation, and sustainability for a green environment. In 2021, I read an article that said how 2,720 liters of water are needed to make one T-shirt. So therefore, I invented the patented interchangeable T-shirt, where we use detachable hand-drawn patches. So that one T-shirt, as long as you remove this patch off, and as long as you have many of these other patches, one T-shirt can create millions of designs, therefore saving cotton and water in the long run. This year, we also collaborate with the Habitat Watcher Foundation and the Franklin Foundation to create joint T-shirt collections that were created by children on the autism spectrum to promote autism awareness. I also found the Global Collab through their Team Stream video competition, in which you can submit any 2-minute video relating to any of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. I chose to do mine on SDG number 12, responsible consumption and production, because I truly believe it is important to eliminate consumerism culture. So I was the top 2023 winner of this competition, and with the monetary funding that I received, I could use this money to further my project and organization. And this is what I love most about the Global Collab, and that there's always so much support for the projects. So with my journey for Teachers for Change and the Global Collab, I truly believe that any small change can be continued to be amplified to create a bigger impact. Hi everyone, my name is Rania Zanekwe from Colorado. I'm 17 and I'm the lead ambassador of the Arts Hub. Right now, I want to emphasize how partnerships, connections, collaboration, and outreach are essential to fostering sustainable development and ensuring that all voices are not only heard and represented, but also empowered to lead the way. For this reason, I believe that SDG number 17, Partnership for the Goals, speaks to the core of the work that we do at the Arts Hub. I learned to incorporate partnerships, cross-collaboration, and outreach into our major projects. For instance, we partnered with the CEO of StoryMe to increase children's access to digital literature and drive the transition toward equitable educational outcomes. We also partnered with the Uruguayan International School to organize an International Earth Day assembly, mobilizing over 100 youth to ideate novel solutions to global problems. We also worked with professional filmmakers to produce the Youth Voices documentary that you all just saw, and are now wrapping up a climate justice-inspired children's book that explores the storyline of animals from different biomes. As you can see on the slide, I bolded words such as connect, reach, collaborated, and partnered, showing the sheer potential and magnitude for SDG number 17 to drive sustainable development. As my last message, I want you all to truly grasp that the Global Collab Network is a web of partnerships fixated on inclusivity, activism, and teen empowerment on an international level. Also, the Arts Hub coordinated with all of the hubs to produce 2 incredible books. I'm not sure where they are right now, yeah, you can go on our website, globalcollab.net, and we have 2 incredible books that were produced by teens for teens. And yeah, that's my message. Thank you. Thank you so much to all of our wonderful speakers. As we come near the end of our presentation, I just wanted to draw attention to how you here can engage with the Global Collab on a larger scale. The first is to follow us on Instagram at Global Collab Network. Additionally, if you know of someone who would be interested in participating in the hubs, as either a member or a mentor, we're always happy to welcome new, inspiring change makers into our community. You can donate, or if you know someone who's interested in participating in our yearly video challenge, it's one of our favorite events that we do, and we always love to see so many inspiring ideas coming to light.
That wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for all attending. We greatly appreciate all of you guys coming out to see us and kind of hear us and about what we do as teens. And yeah, we're just going to take a short Q&A now. And again, thank you so much, everyone. Anyone can raise their hand if they have a question or comment or anything of the sort. Also look through the chat to see if there are any questions. Yeah. Right. So yeah, we also have someone in the chat asking a very similar question about the application process. So there is an application, but it's very limited. We're always looking to add teens to kind of expand what we do in our hubs. So it's very kind of straightforward, and we're always excited to have someone, whether they've already done something, super incredible, like some of the businesses that we talked about, or if they don't even know what the SDGs are. We're happy to kind of educate people on this and see them grow over their high school years.
Yes, what's your question?
Yeah, I'd like to know, my name is Elizabeth from Kinder Energy, and I just wanted to ask if you will be hosting any events at the UN during May.
Unfortunately, this year, these are our two main events. We had one this morning and one this afternoon. We are unfortunately only staying this week, so this is all we had time for, but we're hopeful that next year we can present a bit specifically about our actions towards informative literature that we've worked on across the hubs. I'm going to take the question real quickly in the chat about applications. So our email address is staff@globalcollab.net, and other good ways to contact us are through the website, which is www.globalcollab.org, or also just messaging us on Instagram. It's Teen Run, and so we're super excited to hear from individuals who are interested.
And just on the question earlier, while we don't have any further events at the UN, we will be at the HLPF tomorrow and the next day, and we're always at various side events trying to do interventions and kind of get our voices out there. So yeah. So sorry. Yes.
So this is more of a you have so many members of the club. How I believe it's kind of like the meetings of the days are fixed time each week. How do you have these time zones and accessibility concerns?
Yeah, so this is going to be a challenge sometimes for us, but we are very flexible. We operate through Slack. All of our hubs operate through Slack, so we communicate. We have very open communication between all the hubs within each hub, and we're always like just kind of open to figuring stuff out. So and the group is so dedicated that honestly we've had members join at like 11 p.m. their time if that's what makes it work, and we're super excited to have stuff like that. But often our work can also be asynchronous because it's all digitized. We often work outside of our meetings as well. So there's plenty of opportunity for anyone all over the globe. Yes.
Any further questions? Any in the chat? Delegates needs to be known. So maybe I can answer that. Yes, that'd be great. Yeah, more questions. So I'm coming from Turkey. So we have a 7-hour differences between USA, but it can be a great example. So we found the time, it was 11 EM, right? And we are using different times, so it can be confused for me too. So we are meeting in Turkey, it was evening, but in USA, it is morning. So we made something like this. So it's work. Yeah. And thank you for listening to us. Your comments?
Okay, we have one more question in chat. So let's see, that says, in respect to quality education, do children with special abilities also have access to education?
This is in respect to quality education. Children with special abilities also have access to education. So I don't know if any of you know specifically. We're pretty open to anybody joining. It's not a very rigorous application for teen interest. What we're really trying to do is get teen involvement on the SDGs. So we want to make it as accessible as possible with as little barriers as we can. With this, we always make sure to support and be open to any teen needs. This includes having ambassadors within the hubs, which most of us here are. These are our teen leaders who are always available for hub members to reach out to. We also have wonderful mentors and staff members at the Global Collab who do a wonderful job at supporting us all consistently. Hope that answers the question.
Yes.
How do you get, how do each of the projects get their funding? Is it up to each individual hub?
It's a good question.
Okay, so it depends on the project itself. Like some of the projects.
Can't see you. Can't see you. We can't see you.
Yeah, so it depends on the project. So through some of the individuals who won prizes, such as like Rania, Joy, they won like the video contest, and so they'll win money for their project. So that's one of the ways, as well as there's like other competitions that the Global Collab like provides us with, like shows us. So through those competitions, we also get money.
Yeah, so I'm in the Zero Hunger Hub, and the Zero Hunger Hub is super hands-on. So we get our money and funding through applying for grants. So when we apply for grants, we try to apply for like a lot of them just in case. And then we use these monies to support our gardens. So we buy like seeds and all of the materials needed for our gardens and other like activities that we do, like our food.
To sort of close off on that question, a lot of the Global Collab funding comes from generous support from donors. We are a nonprofit, and we do not have a fully paid full-time or paid staff. It is all volunteer-based. So all the funding that we get goes to teens and their dreams, which is what we're really all about. But we're always looking for new partnerships with organizations. I'm not seeing any other questions, so I just want to thank you all one more time for attending, listening to our presentation, and your patience all throughout. We hope you gained a little bit of knowledge about Global Collab and what we do.
Yeah. And we'd love to meet you guys after this as well. So thank you all for coming out, and that's all we have.
Oh.